Okay, I'm back. The power of an author is deep and has no ending because their minds are always working in expectation to make something happen. An author's eye is bigger than their hope, and it is the way that they hope that reels in their heart's desire. Your hope is like a fishing pole. It can reel in every substance that your heart is desiring. Remember, your hope is like a fishing pole. If you never throw out that fishing pole, which your bait is your faith. Yes, it is. Your faith is on the hook. Have you put your faith on the hook today? Wow, that's another topic. Okay. An author's eye is bigger than their hope. That's why you dream big. And it is the way they hope that reels in their heart's desires. Once a vision appears to an author, it becomes possible. And the word impossible begins to disintegrate. Okay? You got to make your vision possible. With Christ, all things are possible. And to those who believe, anything that you can believe is possible. Okay? Get impossible out of your vocabulary. All right? This is the season, mission, all possible. I hope you come to our conference. Let me finish reading this, The Power of an Author. Out of the birth of an author shall be born. Is it you? Regardless of the amount of time and strenuous efforts, an author will make it happen, and their nights will be restless until they begin to see change. Are you ready for a real transformation? Authors are courageous creators and dynamic visionaries. Even when little is nothing, even when little to nothing, okay, is in their view, because they are vision expanders. Are you a vision expander? Okay. The power of an author is that they have no limits and allow nothing to stop their perseverance. Once they see vision, it's all over. See, when I see something, it doesn't care who's against me. Long as God is for me, it's going to happen. Okay, nothing can stop them until that vision come to pass. What are you believing God for? What are you visualizing? What are you visualizing? You can only show people what you see. That's why God showed it to you. They can't see what you see. That's why he's giving you the creation in your plan. He's giving you the opportunity to write that vision that God has given you, whether it's a business, whether it's a nonprofit organization, whether it's a ministry, whether it's a song, whether it's a book. I love books. Okay. If you notice, when you go to school, in each class, what do you need? Books. Each teacher, what do they teach out of? A book. No matter, even your car, guess what? They had to learn through books. Where's the word? In a book. That's why books are so valuable and books are so important. And authors are the visionaries. Because authors will hear from God what others people cannot hear. This book is awesome. Whether you can make it or attend one of my how to write a book seminars or classes, you need to order this. I have it on CD and I have it in a book. What you don't get in a CD, you're going to get in a book. What you don't get in a book, you're going to get in a CD. I'm not trying to sell this book. I want you to invest in your own prosperity. Number one, if you want to open up a restaurant and you want people to support you, you're going to have to learn how to vent you out and support other people. Yes, that's what investment is. When you begin to invest in any of the books at Fountain of Life Publishers House, go to the website, www.the pariceparker.biz. That's Fountain of Life Publishers House. You can go to the bookstore. If you're ready to start your own book, I can mentor you one-on-one. I can coach you, or you can come to one of my book writing seminars. I'm having some in Atlanta, Georgia, meaning Lithonia, Georgia area. And then I will be having them in Charlotte, North Carolina. I want you to expand your imagination. That's who I am. I'm a spiritual midwife to the ones that are ready to expand their imagination. Are you ready to enlarge and, put your stakes out? Everybody need a coach. If you want to lose weight, you go get a workout coach. Somebody's going to help you build your body. If you're sick, you go to the doctor. Yes, you could pray, but some things you need to go to the doctor and see if there's more going on or if there's an easier way. You got to learn how to invest in you, invest in your future, invest. All right. If you need a book published, I can publish your book. If you walking without a spiritual leader, you need to get one. Whether it's me or somebody else, you need to get one. There's no excuse why you don't have a church home. It's many churches. It's plenty of churches. Go to one. If that's not the one for you, go to another one. Pray and ask God to lead you to where he needs you to be. All right. I'm going to say this. So many people miss out on their life. If I would not have honored the voice of the Lord, I would have still been that hairstylist working at Reese's Hair Parlors in Charlotte, North Carolina, 3714 Eastway Drive. Yes. And if I wasn't there to do hair when my clients came in, I wouldn't be able to make no money. So I wouldn't be able to, in most holidays, I was burnt out. My feet was hurt. My back was hurting. I was tired. Yes, I could do some hair. But God told me, he said, follow your heart. One day he spoke to me. He said, follow your heart. He said, you give so much wonderful advice to so many others. They follow their heart and look at them. They're very prosperous. He said, follow your heart. The gift of writing began to take over me. And if I wouldn't have started writing my book, I had to become the author before I could become the publisher. When God gives you one assignment, he's wanting to trust you with one thing before he can give you the next direction. Okay. You can't get a new direction if you can't follow one direction. All right. So learn how to follow the voice of the Lord. What if Moses wouldn't have followed the voice of the Lord? He didn't have a Bible in his days. He had to follow the voice of the Lord. Simply because he knew the Lord's voice, guess what? He was able to follow instruction. Learn how to obey God. Learn how to obey God. You want the Deuteronomy 28 blessings over your life? Learn how to walk in obedience. It's so simple. Just obey God. Stop trying to do it your way. If God send you to me, or if God send you to another leader to learn, go and learn, get instruction. And one thing I'm going to say something. Stop saying for a season. My God is eternal. He didn't give me my husband for a season. He gave me my husband to death do us part. I'm going to put that note on you. So many of us, we come in people's lives, in and out of people's lives, and they switch churches and switch spiritual leaders like they change underwear. And I know it might sound wrong, but it is so true. How many churches and spiritual leaders have you had? Maybe it's not something wrong with the spiritual leaders. Maybe it's something wrong with you. Sometimes we have to do a self-examination, a self-check. Rebuke brings forth correction. So sometimes when we begin to analyze, God, what is going on in my life? Is it you that's bringing your own problem? Because guess what? The number one person that can get on your nerves is the enemy that lives inside of you. That's the one that's procrastinating. It's not your friends. It's not your family that's not supporting you. People not helping you. It is you. You're stopping you from the best life that God had destined and purpose for you. And you got to pursue it. You want to lose weight? Get to work and work it out. It is you. Nobody can work out your body like you. Nobody can write that vision like you. Nobody can pursue your happiness like you. Not your husband, not your child, not your dog, not your pastor, not your neighbor. It's you. So stop holding you back, okay? Stop blaming other people for your life. I love me. Yes, I was hurt. And it wasn't, because of the other people. It was because of what God was trying to birth out of me. He said, and the blessings of the Lord maketh one rich. He added no sorrow. I might have started out crying when I was so hurt. But I had to write them books. And guess what? I got books. And then I teach. And the best thing that happened when I started having my How to Write a Book seminars, I realized and recognized who I was purposed to be. Yes, the hairstylist was good. But I taught that first seminar in Georgia, which I taught a couple of here and there, but only 2 people came, but I knew who I was. I said, I belong here. Find out where you belong. My worst days in Georgia far away my best days in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I love Charlotte. I love Charlotte. Charlotte's my home. But what God needed to do, not only had to change my geographical area, he had to change my mindset. He had to relocate the way I think. So when you relocate how you think, then guess what? God can bless your life magnificently. He wants to bless you so much. So much. Don't go another Sunday or another week without a spiritual leader. You don't have to go join right away, but go to a church or somebody that's going to bless your life to be able to seek and reach more in the spirit. Stop trying to fight this stuff naturally. Get in the spirit. He said, I waited on you to worship me in spirit and in truth. He wants you to worship him. And when you begin to worship the Lord, he will begin to identify who you are to you. When you look at you in the mirror, he wants you to be happy. He said he created everything else. He said good. But when he created man, he said very good. When he created you, very good. And he wants you to be very happy. Okay. Make 2016 the best year you ever lived. And make sure you make it to our Mission All Possible 2016 Summit in Lithonia, Georgia, beginning February the 8th, Monday night, all the way. And that Saturday, we're going to have a prayer conference, okay? That Saturday prayer breakfast. And we have some wonderful dynamic speakers. So get involved, come, make yourself plan. If you want to bring your ministry over, if you just want to be a part, just come. It's Mission All Possible. If you have a vision, come and bring it to the altar. Come, be there at the House of Transformation. And if you need a book published, if you need a mentor, just inbox me, call me, okay? I love to hear from you. I look forward to hearing from you. And remember, whatever ground you sow into, you also going to reap that harvest of it. So don't go another week without sowing into this ground. It's a wonderful and fruitful ground for the people that sow into this ground. It's rich soil, and God is wanting to give you rich vision. He say, the blessings of the Lord maketh one rich, and he added no sorrow. Let the Heavenly Father make you rich. Amen. You be blessed. Have a wonderful week. And share with us your testimonies. We want to be a blessing to you, your family, and your community. Remember, yes, the gospel is very expensive. But for one soul, it's literally priceless. Come join in, be a partaker and a mindful, transforming investor with the House of Transformation. We love to have you to be a part of our team. And if you have a church home, be blessed and be a blessing to your ministry. May God add a blessing to your life. And remember, tell them you love them every day.